Welcome. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Johnny D, accounted for.
We're in the house.
Little D, accounted for.
Yes, sir.
Jay-Z.
Crickets.
Hey, somebody.
There we go.
Somebody check the bus. Maybe se quedó dormido.
That was Jaime.
Mi compadre Jay-Z is somewhere in Eagle Pass, Texas. MIA, compadre.
No, hombre.
And I'm OG, the old Gary Hobbs. Once again, Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
Yeah.
Eagle Pass, Texas. Welcome, guys. You're listening probably at on GaryHobbs.com or Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or YouTube. LaMeraleona.net radio. They are on 12 p.m. noon Saturdays. I want you to subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell. Y what, Johnny?
And also share.
That's right. Oh, yeah.
Share Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Episode 6, guys. Ahí vamos.
Ahí vamos.
Big shout out, proud sponsors, Domingo Garcia, the Domingo Garcia Law Firm. Offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. For more info, domingogarcia.com. Also, CRI Electric. They are family and veteran owned. They are in San Antonio, Texas. Big shout out, Israel and Christine Garza. CRI Electric. And our dear friends, Triple J Custom Welding. They are in Seguin, Texas. La Familia Bustamante. Big shout out. Juan and Crystal. Love y'all. Guys, just before we start anything, we want to send prayers for all the families that are grieving and went through things with all the floods in Kerrville, and Hunt, Comfort, and Center Point.
Center Point, Texas.
And so many people grieving and mourning and tragic loss. But our prayers are with Texas. There we go. Todas las familias. And man, Dios los guarde y los cuide. God give them comfort and strength. And once again, all those families, man. Kerrville, Hunt, Comfort, Center Point, and other cities that are being flooded. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know, yeah.
You think there's any conspiracy to that seeding thing?
I don't know.
That's what I hear. That's what
they're saying, but
hey man, that's kind of like what is that? The movie, the Doctor what is it? Mini Me and
oh, okay. Dr. Evil.
I wonder if they were seeding north of Quemado and all that, because
yeah. We were coming back
plenty
from
of water.
Yeah, we had to detour.
That's right. Yeah.
They called you or that? Yeah.
Jaime
I saw your drone shots. So.
Were they pretty good?
Yeah.
Pretty good. But pues guys, we just got back from Las Vegas, Nevada. Before you ask, no, I didn't hit the jackpot. I heard Ram Herrera won.
No,
really?
man.
Yeah, he hit some kind of jackpot, and also Joey Rodriguez, DLG, Los Musicales.
Oh, wow.
Now Joey's always hitting it.
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
There's
got to be some luck in that. Pero Ram Herrera, he hit, I don't know where he hit, and in some casino, and then he came here to Eagle Pass, and he hit here.
Oh, wow.
At the Kikapulak Eagle Casino. And then he hit in Vegas, man.
It wasn't a hit and run, is it?
No, he's on a roll, man. He's on a roll. With big shout out Ram and Joey.
Congratulations.
And no advances this week, huh?
Hey.
But hey, Las Vegas, Nevada, it was great. It was the Vegas Tejano Takeover 2025. Big shout out to David and Sarah Chavez from Ingenuity having us. We headlined Saturday night, man. It was really great. And Omar Ortiz on the multimedia productions and stuff, and then also Noe Calderas, who ran sound for DLG back in the day, and then Noe went on to run sound for Intocable for years and years, ¿verdad? And now he's doing a lot of country acts. I don't know lately who, but Noe is just one of those guys that the front house engineering. But big shout out to them, and it was great seeing a lot of people. Of course, Freddie Martinez Jr. was there. Freddie Records, Freddie Records had people, a lot of their artists there. I know La Fiebre was there. Elida Reina. Was Gary Hobbs. and David Lee Garza Los Musicales, who just signed, ¿verdad?
Awesome.
But it was great. Las Vegas, Nevada, Vegas Tejano Takeover 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, Gary Hobbs, the podcast, episode 6. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back with our No Filter segment.
You're listening to the podcast. Mr. Gary Hobbs is in the house.
Thank you, Johnny D. Little D.
Yes, sir.
Before we get to our unfiltered, no filter segment, I'd like to remind everybody of our Gary Hobbs family and friends cruise. Number 8, Johnny D.
Oh, yeah.
Number 8.
Number 8.
We are to capacity on number 7.
That's awesome. That's
It's capacity. So we started registration already for our Gary Hobbs family and friends cruise number 8. That's January 31st through February the 7th, 2027. 2027, Johnny D. Why? Man, it takes 12, 15 months to get things ready and get the venues. And because, again, we put on dances. We don't put on borracheras at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Oh, I'm sorry. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8. Symphony of the Seas. New ship by then.
It's a great
Con el
ship.
favor de Dios.
Yeah.
Royal Caribbean, of course. But, nope. We have a payment plan. And we have no passport required. You need to call Happy Mireles 469-450-1168. Happy Mireles at 469-450-1168. You do have to call Happy and register through Happy Mireles. She's our exclusive travel agent. There's no registering direct with Royal Caribbean and then trying to get tickets with us. That's not how we work that out. But once again, Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8. We already started registration January 31st through February 7th, 2027. Call Happy Mireles 469-450-1168. Again, Gary Hobbs, the podcast, episode number 6. Subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, and share. Sharing is caring.
Right.
Hey, okay. Man, no filter.
A ver, vamos a
there
ver.
you go. Hijo de su- I hate to bring this up, and
awesome.
it's good that we only have like 4 listeners, but okay, so on one of the TikTok things that we posted now, I haven't gotten to doing reels and singing and playing and doing jumping jacks. And do they still do jumping jacks? Because that's all I can do at my age, man. You don't think I'm doing,
I just did that water bucket one.
jumping jacks. But okay, so on one of them, I guess I must have looked really young or algo, chaval or something. And somebody puts, Gary, what's with too much Botox? And you need to know how to grow old gracefully.
Oh, haters.
Haters, man. Like, I guess.
Do that.
Okay, and then on another poster,
El que es carita es carita.
no, some lady. This first one was a guy, so I kind of thought, okay, there's a high percentage that can maybe, he doesn't dig our music
So
and
what
whatever.
you're saying is you do read the comments, right?
Well, yeah, I do.
There you go. So people out there,
and
Mr.
I
Hobbs.
don't block them. I delete some things, and but then another lady said something like that, like, man, way too much Botox. Now, if they saw me in person, no. I mean, one thing is dyeing your hair, brother. I mean, look, any woman, you can ask your wives, guys. When you get home, ladies know when a male, a gentleman, a man is dyeing his hair from a block away, brother.
Hey,
True,
brother.
that's true.
So I got news for you that on this no filter segment, I mean, I dye my hair. Is that something y'all really didn't know? It's like,
That's not bad.
I mean, some people didn't even know that I was married. That I have, man, not only married, but really married, but kids and grandkids. He's got kids. He's got grandkids. Okay, so going back to the hater and the lady, if you see my face in person, you're gonna understand something, that this, ladies and gentlemen, for our audience, it's called show business.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
right.
Yeah.
Show business, unfortunately, or not show business. And again, so at my age, they'll see me in person and they see the cover of the new photo, the album, or a flyer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that is called filtering it or using Photoshop.
Yeah,
You know, so that sometimes they're beyond my control. Sometimes they're not. You know, and sometimes cuando me miro bien jodido, but well, you need to filter that up.
Adjust
You
it.
need to
Adjustment. We'll call it adjustment.
Touch it a little bit. Touch it a little bit. Now I'm blessed that I have a dermatologist, and now this isn't a hook for a sponsorship, but Dr. David Hensley, Metroplex Dermatology, Arlington, Texas. Now, our travel agent Happy Mireles works for Dr. Hensley, so hence the hookup there. But I get brown spots, or they used to call them H spots or liver spots or whatever. But I have very delicate skin, face stuff. But if you look at me closely, you're gonna say, "Oh, he doesn't look like that album cover." Yeah. But it's show business.
That's right.
Now,
that's right.
my question to that hater, or half a hater, and that lady that they're not reality check that are they sending that same question to all the other artists that look bien jodido because of age or porque andan poreando or. It's really hard, brother, to go through a weekend or my trip to Las Vegas, man. We drove up there.
Yeah.
And we went through things and a half, But, and so llegas and you think that you're going to look like, I wish I looked 45.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
Tom Jones.
Hey, no, Thompson, mira. No, he looks good for his age. He just turned 85. Hey, but do they send up to all the other guys? All the other artists, and there you go. There goes the slingshot. Both male and female. Why me? Haters, like why? In my defense, they don't say, Gary sounded decent tonight, or he looked decent, or they don't say, he dresses up nice, and everybody knows my wife dresses me up, right?
I think you're one of the best dressed up.
No, because
artists
I used everything by Barabbas, and they're always asking me, guys in music, hey, where do you get your clothes? It was Barabbas for a lot of years, and I use a lot of G by Guess back in the day too, and I wear Guess jeans, right? I was always a Levi guy, pero Guess jeans, G by Guess for a lot of years, the jeans, but
sponsored by.
No. Yeah, there you go. But there you go. They won't say things like that. Now, in my defense, stick to the music or how we perform, that we get there on time, gracias a Dios. They don't know what, all the things that we go through as musicians to get there. I'm not one of those guys, gracias a Dios, que, you know what I look at singers? Hey, Johnny, you're a singer. Now I'm going to be looking at you. But no, singers. Look when they're singing and their mic, they're singing and they know that note is coming and they pull the microphone away. They pull the microphone. No. If you're a singer and you're a real singer, like you say you do, atácate, stay with the mic. And I could say things like, even some of the legends, they still, now they're using notebooks and they're using iPads and they're using, always dude, you can't learn a song or two?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so, pero a mí, why with the Botox and with the hair and plus of course, it's called show business.
That's right.
Exactly.
Okay, so now that I'm venting,
well,
now that I got it out, what do you think, John? It's show business.
You know what? It's not like back in the 90s. I remember te trajiste el eyeliner, compadre.
No, I never used eyeliner. No, but it's funny.
Pero,
you're younger.
Yeah.
You're younger, like me in the 80s. I started 83, 84, and I was 22, 23 years old. Yes, I was wearing spandex, but it was the thing there.
It was the thing, yeah.
And then bandanas. It kind of looked rock, but it was Tejano. So I don't take anything like today, they look like rockers, but they sound Tejano or Norteño Tejano or, all of that is great. And if somebody wears eyeliner and stuff, to me, it's show business, man.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's like saying, look at all these Tejano bands. Like, dude, they all wear hats. But then they get home and they never wear their hats and they're wearing Gucci's. They ain't got. It doesn't mean that because no. It doesn't mean because you're wearing a hat you got to have a ranch and a horse. No.
True.
It's the image, right?
Correct.
But it's
image.
Again. It's showbiz.
Yeah.
Showbiz.
You gotta look good, yeah.
You know, but you look at a guy and you're not gonna say, "Man, that jacket he's wearing is nice." No, it's a. Mírame el pelón ahora. Oh man, his hair is very dark. You know, man, too much Botox. Like, oh
yeah, I heard that one before. Yeah,
Hey,
not the Botox, not the Botox, but the dark hair.
It's showbiz, man.
yeah, true that.
It's showbiz. There's guys, you know, out there. I mean, I know I got a panza too, but there's some guys that with a panzota, man, and they don't criticize them.
Me están viendo porque.
But how's that for a no filter segment? I mean, somebody
Okay.
calling me out, like, you know, and it's not too many of them, but you know, I expected it from a guy, a huevo, but I didn't think it was gonna come from. Well, the lady was a lot more respectful on it, you know. Pero Gary, too much Botox. Dang. And then and one of the she said, you know. Something about a surgery. You know, I haven't had surgery on my face. Maybe somewhere else, but not on my face. But D, what do you think?
Well, vamos a ver. So, no, yeah, you're absolutely right. I mean, you got to go with your image, right? You got to keep it. It's show business, right? So you got to look good on and off camera. Good. So, I mean,
hey, Elton John don't look like he's 80 something,
I mean,
Barry Manilow looks younger than I am, and he's way older than me.
And I'm sure just like everybody else, you dress down in shorts and shirt and just hang out around your house, right? Because you're relaxing, being...
Just look at me right now.
You're relaxing, yeah.
But
at the time where you got to go on stage and make that presence, because of course you're going to be, you know...
It's like, to me, like, man, you're going to the bank and you're asking for, you know, a measly $150,000.
Yeah.
Y llegas en chanclas and Crocs and... You know, but you know, you're gonna have to show the numbers, the liquid, right?
Yeah,
you know?
That's right.
But again, you want to make a good impression with people. But with us, the reality and the image is really the same. You know, we get on stage or trabajamos, and I try and say hi to a lot of people. I try and take pictures with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You know? And you can still be an hour in a line with people, and somebody gets there like right before. When security is saying, you know, that's it. So the next thing you hear is Chinche Gary Hobbs, Nieton, Salmon, you know, but it's show business.
That's right.
Yeah. It's show business,
and I think that's the part that people don't understand, right? Like just exactly how you said. Hey, I don't have time. That's it. Security already said, hey, that's it. So you know. That
goes to a lot of things. I mean, 3 days on the road or 2 days, and sometimes you travel one day, and it was like the West Texas or something, or out of state. You know, this weekend we just did Vegas, right?
Yeah.
Fuimos y vinimos, and pues the majority of the band traen la cara en rastra, you know. But hey, it was a long trip.
It was a long trip.
Yeah. Well, it looks a longer trip on my face than some of the boys in the band because they're younger, right?
Yeah.
But hey, I wanted
At least you're not a Ben Affleck that hits people and stuff, you know.
Oh no, I couldn't hit anybody. at my age, like I tell everybody, I can't throw a punch or I can't run away. I'm at God's mercy. But hey, there was just my opinions. The opinions stated here are just individually, and so
nobody was hurt.
Whatever they say with all that disclaimer core thing, whatever.
There you go. Johnny will figure it out.
There you go. Well, this is the No Filter segment. Gary Hobbs, the podcast, episode 6. We're in Eagle Pass, Texas. We'll be right back. What the hate mail.
This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast.
Thank you, Little D, Johnny D. No, Jason.
We're here.
MIA.
Where is he?
Ando con el Big Gulp, allá por toda la main.
Checa el bus, no sé cómo. Hey, before we start our today's Tejano segment, big shout out to all the haters, cause a lot.
Shout out to Chef Mark.
Yeah. Hey, on our today's Tejano segment, got music by Savannah V. I've met Savannah on several occasions. She's such a nice young girl and got a lot of talent, brother. A lot of talent. Multitasks a lot of things. And congratulations to Savannah V. She's got a song out, Enamorada. It's a song written by Severo Contreras and Burreal. It's on Discos Severo. This is Savannah V with Enamorada.
Aprender de mí, que yo amo con todo. Me hace sentir que puedo volar sin alas. Te veo feliz y así es como me gusta verte. Ven y vamos a conocer el mundo. Eres el gusto de cada día, eres mi sombra caminando hacia mi lado. Estoy enamorada, cuando hace frío me das calor, siento tu latido junto al mío, así te amo, enamorada, siento tu latido junto al mío, enamorada. Aprender de mí, que yo amo con todo. Me hace sentir que puedo volar sin alas. Te veo feliz y así es como me gusta verte. Ven y vamos a conocer el mundo. Eres el gusto de cada día, eres mi sombra caminando hacia mi lado. Estoy enamorada, cuando hace frío me das calor, siento tu latido junto al mío, así te amo, enamorada, siento tu latido junto al mío, enamorada.
Well, congratulations, Savannah V. Enamorada. Hey. Got the sax going on and stuff, right? The return of the sax, Tejano Ranchera.
I thought it was Johnny.
It sounds like Michael.
Now be nice to Michael. He'll be doing that.
No, it's not bad.
I know. Savannah V, Enamorada, on our today's Tejano segment. We also have new music from Jessika Elizalde.
Oh, yeah.
Jessika Elizalde featuring DJ Kane.
Shout out DJ Kane.
Big shout out, DJ Kane, brother. Long time no see. He's fantastic, man. He does and do cumbias. Have I ever heard him with Tejano Ranchera? No. Hey, you know what? We need to hit on him in the next album. Tejano Ranchera. DJ Kane. Yeah, but this is Jessika Elizalde featuring DJ Kane. Song written by Jaime Luna and Pedro Cortinas. It's produced by Pedro Cortinas. This is Me Duele.
No puedo imaginar ya no verte más. Ayer tú me querías, hoy dices que te vas.
Cumbia Viral año 2025. Tú sabes. Representando a México a nivel mundial.
Elizalde featuring DJ Kane. Song by the name of Me Duele. Music. Hey,
Sounding
pretty
good.
cool.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Big shout out to them. Big shout out. Congrats. It's charting.
it is. Yeah.
It's charting. Congratulations. Me Duele. Jessika Elizalde featuring DJ Kane on our Today's Tejano segment. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We'll be right back. Before we leave, Johnny D, Little D, no Jay-Z. No
That's
Jay-Z.
Jaime.
We want to remind everybody, Gary Hobbs, the podcast. Subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, please. And what, Johnny?
And share.
And share.
And share.
Hey, man, we have so much support in Kansas City, Tucson, and we need them to subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell, share. People from Illinois, Aurora, and Chicago. We have people in Michigan. What about all our Tejano cruisers?
True.
Hey, you know, talking
Where
about
you
the cruise.
at?
About the cruise, once again, we have our Gary Hobbs Family and Friends cruise number 8. That's coming January 31st through February the 8th, 2027.
Yeah.
And visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com. You can visit our websites for all information, Gary Hobbs or our Gary Hobbs Cruises, GaryHobbs.com and GaryHobbsCruise.com. On social media, we are on Gary Hobbs Official Facebook. Facebook also, Gary Hobbs Página Oficial. Instagram is Gary Hobbs Official. On X, we are Gary Hobbs Official. And on TikTok, we are Gary Hobbs .official.
That's right.
Again, I'm noticing a lot of spammers and all of
I was
those.
going to mention that earlier.
They
You know,
put
le
Gary
puedo-
Hobbs private page.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Is there no code anymore, John?
We were just talking about that.
No,
Yeah.
no more code. No,
Beyond the.
you know, there should be what? There's no honor
Honor between thieves.
between
Among-
thieves, amongst thieves anymore.
Amongst thieves. Yeah, there you go.
You know, but once again on TikTok, it's Gary Hobbs .official. This week, before we leave, this Friday, July 18th, we're in Lubbock, Texas at Pure Tejano. So anybody in the Red Raider Nation area, Lubbock, Texas, Friday night, Pure Tejano. Big shout out, La Familia Lozoya, Compadre and his family. A lot of dear friends in Lubbock, Texas. And Sunday, we are in Amarillo, Texas. And we are in what they are calling Fiestas de Amarillo. And so it is with Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. Our Lady of Guadalupe Church. Now, that's Sunday, Amarillo, Texas. And a couple of shows coming out next week. San Antonio on Thursday. Houston on Friday. And Kima, Texas on the Sunday. That's 24, 25, 27. And before we leave, once again, subscribe, hit the like, ring the bell. Big shout out to our proud sponsors, of course, Domingo Garcia and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm. Also, CRI Electric San Antonio, and Triple J Custom Welding, Seguin, Texas. You had a shout out.
Yeah, shout out to my son, Christian Davila.
El
Turning
Christian.
29 years
Shout
old.
out.
29, yeah.
He's a state trooper.
Ya mero me alcanza, yeah.
He's a state trooper. Why didn't you tell me he was a trooper?
I don't know.
I needed him a couple. No, I didn't. Hey, a couple of weeks ago, we said about the Texas Country Music Association.
Oh, that's right.
They're coming up November 9th, 2025. Billy Bob's Texas, of course, the historic Fort Worth Stockyards. And they have a second annual Tejano category, Artist of the Year. We made a big
Nice.
made comments about that stuff, but nominated for Artist of the Year, Texas Latino, Keith Nieto, Ram Herrera, Nuevo Régimen, and Sonny Sauceda. Man,
Congratulations.
we're going to have to put a secret ballot amongst us, who we voted for, and then afterwards see who was correct. Because I want to see if it's who you know, what you know, or how good you really are.
True.
¿Verdad? Hey, Texas Country Music Association. They have a second, they have November 9th, 2025 at Billy Bob's. And they have a category, second annual Tejano categories, Artist of the Year. But congratulations to all those that are being nominated. And once again, you're listening to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. This is episode 6. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. Want to thank everybody for the love and support. And Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. We'll see you next week. Con el favor de Dios. God bless.
Later, bye.
See ya. Se la lavan.
Jaime.